That's the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. First off, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, brothers and sisters that are out there listening, learning, fight this good fight of faith. And salutation to my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I hope and pray that this quick lesson be edifying and comforting to the elect. So, through the spirit, we had camp yesterday, and we didn't get a chance to bring it out, but we, through the spirit, we brought out what the Lord wanted us to bring out. But I was thinking about the siege of the first temple, the sacking of the first temple, and all the hell, that fell on the children of Israel, man. And just kind of meditating on all the hell that's coming, to the 2/3 of our people that, we're going to, and hopefully of that precious number of the elect that we're going to witness, man. Scriptures speak about, let me grab that, 1,000. This is Psalms 91 and 7. Let's go up. I'll start at 6. I'll just go straight to the point. Psalm 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? So, which proves that there's not going to be no rapture, where we are taken up, and I believe they say 7 years or some bullshit. We miss all the calamities, and then we come down after everything is said and done. No, that's not what the scriptures say. The scriptures talk about a time such as never been since there was a nation. That's going to happen here on earth. So bad that Michael the archangel had to be sent down to defend the children of Israel, man. Scriptures speak about Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. So with this notion of a rapture, which clearly didn't happen, it was supposed to happen a few days ago, according to this South African false prophet. But here we are, still here in Babylon. Still got to go to work. Still got to deal with, our women nagging us. Still got to deal with the so-called white man. Yep, here we are. But the beautiful thing is we're seeing the downfall of it. But the point of this lesson is, before the good comes, the evil has to come first. It's a necessary evil, Let me grab that. This is let me see. Is this it? Yep. This is 2 Ezra 4:29. If therefore, let me see if I'll start at 28. 2 Ezra 4:28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Right, so the evil in this world is indeed sown. You know, as I sit here at the pond, you know, next to my house, close to my house, there's chemtrails, you know, and the air is polluted. The water that I'm sitting next to is polluted. The people's minds that are walking around me are polluted. The food that they've eaten and the water that they've drinking is polluted. So the evil has been sown, man, in this world. Most people that are standing just around me or living around me, that their houses around this pond and everything, is Edomites. When they close their eyes to pray, if they do pray, right? Because there's a lot of atheists too. But if they do believe in a higher power, when they close their eyes, they believe that that power looks like them, right? Gross darkness covereth the people, as the scriptures say. So the evil has been sown in every way, shape, or form in this present evil world, man, that we live in. So it says 2 Ezra 4:28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Right? So the destruction to this place is come. It's coming soon, excuse me. Because we look for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. This present evil world has to pass away so the good can come. This is 2 Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down. So what is already sown is the evil. So if it be not turned upside down, right? And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. So, as they say in the world, it's always darkest before the light. You know? The men of the Lord, the future rulers of this world, had to learn evil and good to be judges. And Lord's will, we're of that number. So this was a necessary evil to see Esau Edom, the so-called white man, rule this world and bring it into complete turmoil so that we can appreciate righteousness, man. We can see what it's like when you rule the world and you don't have the law, statute, commandments, or the Lord on your side. So we've witnessed that, we see that, and we see how not to rule the world, man. That's why we get that. This is Ecclesiasticus. Let me start at I'll start at 1. Ecclesiasticus 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. So what's the definition for prudent? Let's get that definition. Prudent means wise, acting with or showing care and thought for the future, right? So the government, Ecclesiasticus 10:1, a wise judge, right, a prudent judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. So it doesn't seem anything like the government of Babylon is wise at all. because they're not well ordered and they're not instructing their people, right? As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So just doing a analysis of how the people are here in Babylon. They're selfish, they're rude, they're ignorant, they're disgusting, they're impulsive, right? Self-centered. You know, pretty much all the scriptures, the words that what was that in Timothy? Get that real quick. This is 2 Timothy. Let's get it. Let's see. 2 Timothy 3, and I'll start at 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High. Is that not what you see when you look out into the world, especially here in Babylon the Great, aka America? So as Ecclesiastes 10:2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable, and that's Yahawashi, man. You know, so this current evil present world will soon be done away with, man. And the people that rule it will be put in subjection where they belong, man. Under rule, you know. They were only set to rule for a short season, man. You know, and they know that season is almost up. They're in the last few seconds, man. So they're gonna come down with great wrath because they know that their time is short. But us sincere brothers and you few sincere sisters know that Jacob's trouble has to come. You know, we have to go through that straight gate, you know, before the kingdom of heaven. You know, the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved, you know, but it says that they will be saved. It talks about it in Jeremiah the 30th chapter, you know, that the elect will be saved. Let's get that. Jeremiah 30. And 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he, meaning the elect, shall be saved out of it, man. So, you know, keep fighting, brothers. Keep fighting, sisters. You know, the day of Jacob's trouble, the time of Jacob's trouble is upon us. But Bahasham, Yahawashi will take care of their elect, and Lord's will, we're of that number. You know, and keep fighting and pray. You know, when the Day of Atonement's coming up, you know, and you know, atone for your sins and pray that Bahasham, Yahawashi have mercy upon us and our households in that day. You know. So with that, you know, I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying and comforting to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honor to your apostles and elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutations, brothers and sisters out there listening and learning. Fighting's good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. And salutations, my fellow brethren that are pushing his word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say Shalom, Abba Ball, and Kwam Yasharala. Hey, Shalom. To the next one.